This is the X17 Pro. I ordered this from Indiegogo. I think this is the most advanced model they have. It comes with several tips, silicone ones and plastic. Also includes those cleaner type of, like a normal cleaner tips. Inside of the charger there is more tips. The charger is USB-C, and you can put it in the two orientations, and that one holds the head so you can turn it on, and in that one charges the unit. I think the only, like, physically is super well made. The only part I think is slightly weaker is here in the junction between the body and the metal tip. There's some play exactly here in the, like in the plastic gasket with the lead ring. That's the only thing that I can think. This is really sturdy, so you can actually trust that the tip is not going to come off inside of your ear canal. To remove this, you have to bend them in this way. Using the units is extremely easy. You download the app. In this case, this is the X17 Pro. Some instructions. This is probably a tutorial with the, and this is connected. That's everything. You have a left and right to inverse the accelerometer action. You can capture footage. You can also put it horizontally. As you can see, the quality of the image is high. So this is the X17. I ordered from Indiegogo, and the company contacted me to send me another items. So I have here the M9 Pro. This is the C3, and this is the K10. So they sent me a couple of each to give away. But the thing is, oops. Of course, the X17 is the best, in my opinion. I ordered additionally fully plastic tips instead of the silicone ones. These are like $10. It's not focusing. Yeah, but they don't fit perfectly, because if you put them, I don't know if it was designed for the other units. If you put one of these, this is super scratchy. But I mean, not super, but it's not as smooth as with the original ones. Maybe there is some defects on the mold, or it's a small detail. So let's see the cheaper ones. M9 Pro comes with cleaning tips and something for do some massage inside of your ear. This is also included with the M9, but I don't have them here. In this case, the unit is pretty similar. The connection is the same. Let's see. Yeah. So in this case, it's exactly the same. Even the camera is the same. The base also includes the pieces here. It's a little different design because it's not a screw, but a latch, like a couple of degrees of. And in this case, it's a similar way that the bottom holds the unit if you pull it from the base. The cable in this case is USB-A and it's integrated in the unit, something that may be weird because the cable is 1 meter long or less. In this unit you have a ring that you can loose to remove the tips. They are slightly less thinner in the base. I don't know if it's better or not to have a ring. It feels more sturdy. And this is the M9. C3 tries to appeal to kids in this case. Structures and nothing else. Simpler design, made of plastic body, not metal. Same design in the tip with a screw. To turn it on, you press here, and in a similar way you go to there is a update to the app. The charger is micro USB in this case, and there is a little cable included. Tips are less in amount, and there is only one silicone tip and the other ones are plastic ones, similar to the one I ordered for the X17. So the image quality is exactly the same. This is more simple, there is no cover and you turn it off with the button. So this is the C3. And finally we have the K10, which is the cheapest of the bunch. Comes in a similar style package of the C3. In this case it is completely wire. It's thinner but it has a cover. And the wire includes USB Type-C, USB-C, micro USB, and USB-A for computer. And in this case you don't need the app really, because it works like a USB camera. So this is simpler and doesn't have a accelerometer. And the image quality, as you can see, is way lower. I mean, it's not terrible. You can identify parts. It's like very good for inspection, but compared to the other ones, this is inferior quality. So, and the tips included are similar to the C3. So this is the K10. I think in general any of this is very good. I know there is some medical opinions of like that cleaning the ears is not good, but if you are going to do it with something, this is the best way. Of course doctors are going to say don't do it, but with a camera you can see everything inside, even if it's 2D, and you can be careful of not puncturing your eardrum. So if you know which one to get, if you want the best, of course the X17 Pro is the best, is the most expensive. If I was in a budget, I will go for the C3. This is the same quality as all the better ones. I think it's even more convenient because it's lightweight, and the build quality is perfect. It's plastic. It feels cheaper, but it's perfectly fine. That one I won't recommend. This is probably for more inspecting something than the ear. I will use them for inspecting electronics, for example. And I don't know why you will get the M9, because it's like just next to the price range of the X17, but with some nuisance in the design that I don't think are desirable. So in my opinion, if you want the best, get that one, X17 Pro. If you want a functional one but a very good one, get the C3. If you want the cheapest possible and you not just need a wire camera, get that one, the K10. That one, I'm not sure, but that's my opinion. Thank you and enjoy.